looking back at it, I haven't really played Minecraft the same way I used to in a very long time. You know, it's so fast nowadays, and the first thing you do, you load into the world. I mean, you get the stone tools, but after that, you just go mining and get your diamond stuff, and then you're off for the rest of the world. And back in the day, it was just you had your stone tools, and then you had to make a house, and you had to make a farm, you had to mine, then you had to strip mine to get iron, diamonds, you know, cow farm, stuff like that. And I just kind of miss that, like, that way of playing, so that's kind of what I'm setting out here to do in this world. And a little fun fact, this is my, I think, fourth attempt at making this video or series world type of thing. So I just finished chopping that extensively large tree down, and the reason this is my fourth try, I believe, is because I think the first two I ended up, finding a way to just delete everything. And I'm not that dumb of a guy, I wouldn't say. You know, you gotta keep a little positivity going up there. But I just did that, and the third try was off to a rather riveting start until I wanted to add the flashback mod, which you actually just watched me using. It's very high tech. It at least for me, it took a very long time to make that little clip you just saw, but I'm working on it. And I think it looks a lot cooler than just, you know, first person me mining, playing what I'm doing right now. So I'll just catch up. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just talking. I would like this world to be, you know, what they call a forever world nowadays, with it just, I mean, lasts forever. You know, it's a simple concept, really. But I don't know. I have like another building series going on, which, if you know, you do know, and I would like to keep both of them going at the same time. It's just probably a little tricky. I'll just play whatever I feel more inclined to doing as of the right now. And as of the right now in Minecraft world, I don't know. I don't have to do anything, really. But I could go explore that village, which I just managed to see. Did you like that? It was replay mod again, I hope, because that's what I just recorded it on. So I hope it makes it in. But I think my first step here is to take all their hay, because that's what you always do. Can't let them have anything. By the time you see this, I acknowledge that it probably has been a little bit since the latest video, and my sincerest condolences on that, but I have been pretty busy, I would say, as of recently. Ooh. I just have had stuff, like, I just haven't been at home. If I had the opportunity, I would have done it, but no, I didn't. So, this village is kind of small, and I don't really feel like staying here. So, I guess I'm just gonna move in this direction. I kinda want to find a snow biome, like a snowy taiga that's more common than just a snowy plains, I figure. So I think that's what I'm going to go trekking for. I picked up a good amount of loot from there, I would say. Lots of food and stuff. I have a bed. Very important bit of information. And I'm going to mine the stuff here because it's good. That was rather extensive, more extensive than I thought it was going to be, but now I'm loaded up on all the beginner goods materials that I think I'll be needing, and basically until I, whoa, okay, before I get diamonds, and yeah, I mine copper, because I think it's good now, because I don't have immediate access to it, because that would take going in caves, and it would be too soon for me, because I don't want to. What am I looking for? I don't know. It seems the dark oak forest has found me, so I guess that's where I'll be. That rhymed. It wasn't spectacular or fancy or anything. This is where I'll live for a bit, I guess. I don't know what I'm gonna build, but I know it'll be here, and probably something on this island, because I think islands are cool, or maybe elsewhere, for just a starter base, because it's just maybe just a starter base. It's not a starter base. I'm gonna build a big old manor, kind of out of dark oak, spruce, I mean whatever I can find, whatever I want to use. It's going here roughly. I see two mountainish regions on these two parts, and I see a little bit of flat land here, and then the island in the middle. I would like to have bridge, wherever I need bridges, because I think bridges are cool. But I need somewhere to put my stuff, a storage system, and I don't know where I'd put it in a bridge, so it's going here, over here somewhere. I think I need silk touch for this, so I'll probably just have to bust all these down and just collect the mushrooms. But first things first, probably clear some land, clean it all up. You know, I get a traditional chest monster going. First things first, you know. Sad pond. Okay, I'll start. Part 1 of this extermination is done, except there are probably like 50 more parts to come. I only stopped this because my axe broke. My landing strip here of sorts, that my starting place is kind of like a peninsula, so I have to clear out a lot more if I want to get something not kind of diagonally and off the start of Minecraft. Well, that's kind of hard to do diagonal builds, at least with this stuff. Not in these shoes. So I gotta clear it a lot more. And the terrain also kind of sucks. I would want dirt to fill this in, but I don't have any dirt right now. And there's no point in going out to mine dirt for this, because at some point I'm gonna have 58 full chests of dirt. So I'll probably just deal with it. I don't really know. I could start just clearing out some of this dirt. Actually, I might just do that just a little bit and eventually fill this in. But I'm running out of inventory space just a little bit. Next thing you see is probably more land clearing of some kind. As you've seen, I just finished filling these in with some dirt, and I'm not really concerned about how this little, these patches of land look. They're not permanent whatsoever. I'll just probably terminate all of it. But my plan for the build is going to be more over kind of like a traditional European city as opposed to a big manor. Though I might still build the big manor, because I've kind of been wanting to do that. that's probably what I'll do around here. Eh, that's basically the gist of it. It might all connect into one big building, so it could still be one large like mansion of sorts, but it wouldn't be like a traditional looking, manor. If that makes any sense. And I also have a lot of these leaf litters to get rid of, and I'm yet to have any iron. I don't know. But I think the plan is probably start building a little bit. So actually I just reviewed the footage, and the first thing I did was turn my game volume down because I thought it was a little too loud. I think the blocks I'm looking for are probably dark oak, and then maybe some stone. I think I gotta maybe also some bricks. Yeah, it might be a little bit before I can get much done of actual building that you can see on paper, but it'll be a lot of resource gathering that you'll probably see just about now. So you've seen me go out and gather a bunch of clay. I think I'm gonna build most of the building out of like bricks, kind of. I mean, throwing some granite at, all the fun stuff. But I think I need more coal, so I'm just gonna smelt some charcoal with all the dark oak that I have and will get. But I think I need to go get a little bit of stone first. Maybe start a strip mine, or just go mining just a little bit. Maybe explore that, because there's more clay down there. I think those are the best places to get clay, so that's where I'll be. Okay, so I got some news for you. I am neck deep right now with my pockets stuffed full of clay, just a little bit of granite, just stuff, really. Like I can dispose of most of this dirt, leaf litter, etc. Except my issue is that, I don't know, I guess I don't want to. And it's actually absolutely packed to the brim with clay. I would never go short on this. Actually, I could, and I probably will. But I want to get out, but it's just nighttime. So I don't... I think I'm going to make a run for it. Alright, monsters cleared out, creepers specifically. Got a little bit of charcoal going in there. I think I'm just gonna head back into the cave, get more clay. That's what I'm working on. While this smelts, come back, smelt all this up. Probably after that, I don't know what I'll do, but I'll figure it out. There'll be something happening. So I think I finished gathering clay for right now, and I finally have a little bit of a vision of what I'm going for. I'll do my bestest to describe it to you, but I don't expect it'll be good. I'm gonna have like a brick house here. I'll figure out the shape as I go, and then I'm gonna have like a dark oak kind of like bridge, sort of, connecting the brick house to one kind of like a white, kind of like diorite, maybe quartz, something like that. That's all I have so far, and a walkway underneath, and then I don't know, just stuff. You'll see it eventually. Here I start the house building process, where my step 1 was to make a little ring around the outside utilizing brick, and because I want to mix in some granite, I just place it on the first level and then go around with a ring of granite, and then I fill in the rest with brick. It's a little easier than kind of going like node by node, if that makes any sense at all. And that little space up there is like a rooftop garden. And I'm going to keep explaining because we're going to a little diorite montage. But it's a little rooftop garden. I've got a little shape on it with the door. I like how it protrudes. And this diorite here that I'm gathering is going to be going to the other building next to it that I was talking about, the white one. And up next, I just start clearing some trees because I basically just need more charcoal. But I saved some of this dark oak wood for later, which is probably going to be used into the bridge building. I might also use some spruce. Probably a little combination of both. Okay, so I acknowledge the last thing you've seen is me building this like house design and getting like diorite and such. And there hasn't been that much time that's passed, but I've done a little work on the interior. Let me plant this sugar cane first. Okay, so as I was saying, I was doing just a little bit of work on the interior, and I've got to start on this like chest staircase I was talking about earlier, and it's not at all its finished form, not in the slightest. It's got a little bit of touching up to do, but I think, yeah, I think this is basically the ground floor of this next level, which is good because there'll be a little like door here to that outdoor walkway. So I just have to do some touch-ups, I guess, and then it's essentially complete. So I'll probably see you at the end of that and give you a little rerun. Okay, so I've finished the little staircase thing. I've got some more shelves going in. I have to test whether or not spruce will have more of like the dark oak plank color than the like stripped log color for this stuff, because it would match, the tone would be a little bit better. Otherwise, here's the look at it. It's actually getting dark. Throw a torch in there so you can see right quick. It's got a bunch of them. They should all be open. It'd be annoying if they weren't. But, I don't know how functional this is gonna be. It'll take a while to figure out, like, which chests hold which things, because they're all just kind of jumbled together. But, like, visually, I think it's semi-appealing. Kind of. I don't know. Someone will have to get back to me on that, but I kind of like the railing thing here. It's alright. Bed's kind of just a placeholder in this spot, but I don't really have any better place to sleep right now. I got these two straight chests up here. I'll think about incorporating some barrels, maybe, but I think the double chests are a little bit better for functionality, just because, I don't know, they store more. That's basically it, because I need a lot of storage for all these individual items, especially when I start getting things like dirt. Anywho, I think the next thing I'm gonna work on is laying a foundation for the other like diorite building that's gonna go like around here, sort of. And I actually need some pale oak. I think that was the other block I've settled on. I'm gonna go for a little bit of a gradient with this one, and hopefully, because pale oak usually spawns in the midst of like dark oak forests, hopefully it's not too difficult to find, but I guess I'll find out. I'm gonna stop talking. I'll find out one way or another. Okay, so actually before going anywhere, I just put my render distance up to 32 chunks, and I don't have Optifine, so I can't zoom, but I think that out there looks to be like pale oak, so I'll probably just head over there, meet you there, send you a little montage of me chopping up all the wood. So I just finished building the other kind of white building right here. It's got a little bit of a texturized gradient going upward. I don't know. You can see me. I had to restart like part of this, redo it a lot, but I think it turned out pretty good. I mean, it'll look better when there's actually, you know, something going on here. But next step, I think for me is probably gonna be to put in like this little bridge here. Or maybe, I mean, I'll probably just establish like a floor inside here, and then and then probably put the bridge in. I think that's what I'll do. I'll put like a little floor in here, get a door, kind of do a little bit of the interior in here. This will probably just be a big like storage house or something. I think I'll just do more storage in here. Probably not up there, I don't know. And then do like furnaces in here or something. I'm not sure. Maybe do a bedroom up there, just because I can or something. That's the rundown. I'll get working. I just wrapped up the bridge, and hold on, oh, I'm missing a block here. What was up with that? I think it looks good. I'm not dead set on these two like pillar things here. I think they look like too like blocky, chunky, if that makes any sense. Like they're like too like thick in comparison to the rest of the build. But I don't know. Let me take a step back. That's a good way to look at things. Yeah, as a template, I think that looks good. I think I want to put another building right around here. You know, I don't know what color I'll go for it, but I'm gonna get some like road in here. I'm thinking like stone andesite for the road, something like that. Then I can determine what color I'm feeling for a building here. Oh, sorry, I'm digesting. Yeah, I think that's all I have to report for right now. My next steps are probably interior some of these, do a little bit of the outside, then probably finish the buildings up a little bit. Yeah, I think that's all. I might go mining soon. I might go looking for like iron stuff. But I mean, I should move all this inside, but I still have plenty of copper. It's out of the question for sure. I just kind of think it would be nice to have better, faster tools, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that's enough talking. I'll get to building the street or something. Okay, so I was just giving a brief on what I just did, and I actually didn't start the recording. So this is what I did. I mean, you saw it. For the street, I got like stone, andesite, gravel. Here's like a little windowsill. This is all I can muster up for plants, really. I'm gonna have a flowering one, but yeah, nothing special. It's like a little, it kind of blends the leaves, kind of. I wish this was more green, the moss. But it kind of goes like green to less green or something. Sorta. I could have flipped the leaf order. I think that might have been better. But nonetheless, it's here. And I finished the staircase. That's been known. Put a railing up here. Sorry. Roof. Get the little window thing at the top of the roof. And then this tree, which I just stripped the wood off as I was explaining my thoughts about it. And I think it looks pretty good. But I mean, obviously not perfect, you know. I was thinking if I wanted to do birch wood to match the bark, I could do diorite walls and then pale oak fences. But I don't really feel like going in there and replacing all of it. So maybe for the next one. I have a crafting table problem. I do this every time. The next thing I might do will either be build some kind of farm or food source, because I'm still living off the food I found in that village earlier. And I have plenty left. Just the hay bales, really. I could try and get some brown mushrooms to make mushroom soup. That's not efficient. I was thinking about, yeah, farm. More decorations out here, maybe. Or maybe a building, like, here. Kind of like water facing, kind of like it's like a port village. So, I don't know. It would have something to do with the water. And then maybe I could build a dock. Mayhaps. I think I could maybe do that. And then I'll probably throw some decoration stuff around here. Maybe put the farm out here. But that doesn't really make sense. I don't know. I'll have to. I think it makes the most sense to interior this. And then put windows in. And then. I don't know. I could also interior this. There's a lot of things I could do. Like I could also go mining, but that hurts. Yeah, and I still have to floor these too, which, I mean, really doesn't take any time. At all. I also have to roof it. Also doesn't take any time. I think I might live in this one. And maybe put the furnaces on this inside wall here. Put like a bedroom in here, because I don't know. I think it's, okay, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's like Baroque style in here. That's the word that's coming to mind. It doesn't make sense though. Yeah, I like the colors in here kind of for like a bedroom sort of. I could do furnaces downstairs, bedroom upstairs. Something like that. Could partition it. Yeah, I think that's probably all for the things I could do. I don't know what I will do next, but it'll be something. Maybe I could even clean up the floor, because it sucks right now. All this leaf litter and junk. But yeah, okay, that's it. Alright, I didn't really want to, but I just have to go mining before I do anything else. I want to build this here so I can get a little bit of like the foundation before I start doing other stuff, but I need to chop down trees, and I can't do any more with the copper stuff, bro. It's gotta go. So that's what I'm. Are you serious? I've never seen that before. Wow. I wonder. They can't shoot. Wow, this is weird. Okay. I wanna go mining. I think this cave would be really cool for building if I ever wanted to take the time to come down here, but it would be such a process. So honestly, I think I'll avoid it. And I did just realize I don't have a shield, and I didn't bring wood. But I don't know. I'll deal with it. I had to secure the perimeter first, but I found my first diamonds, and I'm pretty sure the copper doesn't, like, break them, right? This is a big thing, jeez. So I made an iron one, wow, too. Useless information. So I just went through my last torch, and I had to download a mod to make torches glow. I think it's acceptable to do such a thing. Here's it in action. Okay, that's just a glowberry. It makes things pretty bright. But I just needed it, you know. I wasn't gonna resurface. I think this is an acceptable change. Okay, I have 32 diamonds, and I've found a route upward that hopefully takes me back to the surface. I think I have enough, basically all that I need for now, and I'm gonna try to get back up without dying, because there's a lot of lava here. Okay, so I kid you not. I was just digging up, and I found a little water tunnel, and I had to try it a little bit just to see. Here's my house. I'll try and find it. I think, yeah, it's literally this right here. That's where I was digging up from, and it literally took me right back home. So that's all. I should get back before it's nighttime. But the spoils were half a stack of diamonds, lapis, probably like 3 stacks of iron. Yeah, I got these from that, is that, I want to call it like a deposit. I don't know. I think they're like pretty new, but cool, obviously, because I got a lot. And a little bit of coal. And some other stuff I don't care about. But that's all. So I think the next and probably last thing I do in this episode is make this view a little bit more picturesque, you know. I mean, I have the foundation that this little wall could maybe use a little bit of work, maybe some windows or something, but I'm not really concerned about it. I mainly just need to get this front lawn a little tidied up, because I need something for a thumbnail, you know. And this I mean, it's okay, but it's not it, obviously. So I'll probably just clean this up. I'll find the angle I'm looking for. Maybe I think this one's a little worse. Something. I mean, I'm gonna be in the I'm gonna be like a camera from a ways away, and I'll have to take down all the sugar cane, but I'll get a good angle going here. I think it'll be. It'll probably be from like somewhere like this, sort of, like facing this direction. So the things I have to do is clean up this sand, the door frame, that door frame, and then the lawn. And that should be good. Maybe I'll put a little more work into it, a little fine tune, but I think that's it. I'll probably start with just tidying up this lawn, just a bit. Wouldn't take much work, but okay, enough talk, more work. So all I really did, and what you just saw, was just, clean up the lawn. No more sand, no more leaf litter, no more grass even. I thought that was kind of a good idea, and I've got, hold on. This is gonna look out of context, because the next clip you'll see is, I took this before this. I took that before this. I'm like, maybe I could add a little bit more. Yeah, okay, I think that's nice. So I don't know where I was going with that. I think it looks nice. It's kind of like a front lawn. They have like free reign to grow grass or something. I don't know. Hopefully it looks good. So I think it does right now. I've got this like wheat happening. I do need to actually get food. I'm running out of food. It's bad. It's not looking good. I think those windows are okay. Just a little more to see. And yeah. Oh, I made these doors. That's right. Pretty simple design. I just need a little something. It kind of looks off from the outside, but I'm not worried about it. This I just did shelves placed on this block. It gives a nice like little frame, kind of bigger door, sort of. Opens alright. No, I didn't do this one because I don't think it'll be in the picture. Excuse me. But I placed this here too. Really impressive. Actually, while I'm here, ooh, there goes a pickaxe. Oh god. No, I don't think that's good. Yeah, I'll replace that. Here we go. Alright. Oh, I still never put windows in that. God. I'm so clumsy. I wouldn't actually call that clumsy. I just forgetful? A little block filler here. I see, dude. That just gets on my nerves a little bit. I acknowledge that if you look through this window, it's kind of an eyesore, but hopefully you don't look through the window. You know, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all I added. So I think what you just saw was likely the final touches for this episode. So all I can say really is thank you for watching, sticking around, and hopefully see you in the next one. That's it.